And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Lucas from Mars here today as we're at the All-Star break here for this MLB The Show 20 franchise. As we continue with this franchise here, taking a look at some of these pitchers here, get a look at the starting pitchers and the hitters in this All-Star game. Leading it off, Shane Bieber there at the top, Matthew Allen, Luke Rene, David Garcia, Alec Manoah. You get to see some of those names right there for the pitchers. Pause if you want to really take a look at some of these names. But Emilio Pagan, Luke Jackson, Jimenez, Kimbrel, Schroeder, Castillo, Andres Gonzalez. Some of those names there for the pitching staff. And then we look at the lineups here. John White, Jose Gonzalez, Mike Trout, Mancini, Bohm, Gino Navarro, Diego Guillen, Andrew Vaughn, Ernesto Castro for the American League, Randy Arozarena, Francisco Lindor, Xander Bogaerts, Yordan Alvarez, Juan Soto, Austin Meadows, Josh Bell, Tristan Casas, and Shea Langoliers are your All-Stars here in the batting order for the National League. Now, again, last episode that we had, we took a look at the stats of all these players here. So if you want to look at those stats, you can take a look back at the last video. But these are the starting All-Stars here for these teams. Not too many first guys that are going to be in their first ever All-Star game. Andrew Vaughn has never been to an All-Star game before, I don't believe. But he's also there. Then you get to look at the reserves there. Nick Madrigal, Nolan Arenado, Webster, Sam Travis, Wander Franco, Victor Robles, Acuna, Curtis Lefebvre, Robert Bresson, Manny Machado, Gleyber Torres, Jose Ramirez, Jesus Sanchez, Jorge Soler, Trey Turner, and Gary Sanchez, and MJ Melendez there as well. And then now we're going to get into the game. So those are a look at some of the players that we're going to see in this bowl game here. As unfortunately, I thought I had the Home Run Derby recorded, but something messed up with trying to edit that video. I accidentally deleted one of the beginning clips to that Home Run Derby, so we won't have the Home Run Derby for you here. Although I did record it, pretty disappointing because we didn't show the Home Run Derby in the first season either. But either way, last All-Star game here that we're going to show of this MLB The Show 20 franchise here, and again taking a look at some of those All-Star game starters. As just looking around for some first-time guys here, I don't really see any. Jose Gonzalez, I think, might have been there last year also, but I know he won Rookie of the Year last season, but or maybe he is a rookie this year. I think he is a rookie this year. I think he's going to be in it for the first time ever. Jose Gonzalez is probably making his first ever All-Star game, but a lot of these guys have been here more than a few times. And there is Jose Gonzalez. And yes, this is going to be his first All-Star game appearance here, as he's a rookie. Probably going to win Rookie of the Year. Just assuming he's batting like 300 or so right now. He's just batting absolutely incredible right now. But we're going to jump into this game now here. The 2027 MLB All-Star game between the AL and the NL. And I can't remember who won this game last year. I believe the American League probably won. But I know we played that All-Star game in Coors Field. Another National League West ballpark here is going to be hosting this All-Star game here in Chase Field here for the Diamondbacks. So look at the starting comparison there. You got Walker Buehler, and you have there's Walker Buehler's stats at 150 innings so far, and you have Shane Bieber on the other side as a 2.97 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP there for the pitcher. And that's a look at John White's stats so far: 272 average with 18 home runs and nearly 50 RBIs. Walker Buehler here, first at bat here of the game. John White sends a little fly ball that's going to end up falling into right field. Now, I thought I was controlling the right fielder there, and I was controlling the center fielder, so I actually ran away from the ball. But then the next batter here is going to drive one into the gap, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. John White is going to round third, and he will come on home easily to score all the way from first. So Jose Gonzalez, his first ever All-Star game trip, and he gets an RBI and a double in his first ever All-Star game hit here. As now Mike Trout, who has 30 home runs here at the All-Star break already, with a 289 average. Of course, he's unbelievable. And now he will swing at this 0-1, and he sends that ball up the middle for a base hit. In comes another run. Jose Gonzalez scores as that is away from the catcher, pulling him off home plate, and that is an RBI for Mike Trout. Now Trey Mancini here in a 2-0 game already. Taking a look at his stats right now, he's batting .340 right now. The average for him is crazy good. Oh, he has 31 home runs already, and now a 1-0 by Mancini is left up, and Mancini crushes it deep into center field, and it's gone! Near the pool out there in left or in right center field. 2-run blast by Trey Mancini in a 4 spot here by the American League in the first inning here in this game. And a mistake pitch there by Walker Buehler. And they are jumping all over the National League starter, All-Star game starter here in this game right now. Dominant first inning here by this offense. And that's going to be a swing and a pop-out caught behind the plate to end the first. But, man, a really rough first inning for Walker Buehler. Definitely not the kind of start that you would expect to have if you're Walker Buehler being the ace of the NL. So there's a look at Shane Bieber, who right now has been the best pitcher in the league currently. I mean, look at these stats: 100 and almost 40 innings already this season, a 2.26 ERA and a 1.1 WHIP. I mean, a ridiculous stat line there. Already 153 strikeouts. So here's Randy Arozarena, who's batting .275 right now, one of the better leadoff hitters in the league. And he swings, and he's going to drop that ball into center field for a single. So just like in the top half, the leadoff guy here for the AL, or for the NL, excuse me, drops in a base hit. Now it is Francisco Lindor up, and he is going to drive one into center. That ball is caught, though. That ball was caught. But actually, the runner at first base got really confused there. I think that was a big mistake. I thought maybe that it dropped in front of the outfielder there because it looked like it might for a little bit, but it is caught, and that is going to be a double play. So an unfortunate event there, as you have Arozarena and already Lindor, Xander Bogaerts, and Yordan Alvarez, Juan Soto, Austin Meadows, Bill Casas, and then Langolier is also in that lineup. So here is the next batter. That's going to be a ground ball out by Xander Bogaerts, who right now probably leading the MVP voting. Right now he has been so good this season so far, but end of the first inning here, and it's 4-0 now. As Luis Severino coming on in here in the second inning here, and a really good stat line for him with a 2.45 ERA. So two Phantoms pitchers here leading off this game for the National League. As that is a strikeout, so now one down. And here's Ernesto Castro making his first ever All-Star game appearance here of his career, batting .288 this season. He has been really good. And a 2-0 is a shot that is stopped by the third baseman. Not going to have a play at first base at all. That's going to be a single, so a base hit, man on here for Severino. And now here comes the swing by White. That could be a double play, and it will be a double play. Good turn by Josh Bell there at first base to end the top of the second. So nothing doing there. They do get a hit, but now it's one down here in the inning. Top of the third here. Mike Trout, swing and a miss. He strikes out. And that is two down here in the frame now. Luis Severino has been very good since coming on in the game. And that was a great swing or a great pitch there. So now it's Trey Mancini, who hit that bomb earlier in the game. Line shot way down the middle, but it's caught by Francisco Lindor at second base. And Mancini hit the ball very well. A little bit frustrated right that didn't get through. But now Casas and Langoliers 7, 8, 9 here in the bottom of the third. And here is Josh Bell, who has been absolutely ridiculous so far this season, batting .345, leading the National League in average, I would think. As an 0-2 pitch here to Josh Bell is swung on and missed for the strikeout. And that is the first out of the frame. So now Sixto Sanchez here coming on in to pitch here in this next inning for the American League. He has been very good in 124 innings at 2.9 ERA here. Bottom of the third inning, Tristan Casas here is up, full count, pitch, swing, and a miss at a high fastball there in 97. 2 down in the inning. Here comes the Shea Langoliers. Now he will also swing and miss at an off-speed pitch there in the strike zone. So, man, the NL's offense really slow to start the game here, and already down by 4 runs. You got to get going here quicker than later in this game right now. So Devi Garcia now coming on here in this next inning for the National League. He's been okay in 124 innings so far with 3.61 ERA. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Ground ball, Andrew Vaughn, and that is going to be a out there, and that's going to be the end of the top of the fourth inning. A nice clean frame there, working around a base hit. So now still the AL has faced the minimum here so far in this game as Casey Mize comes on here for the American League in the bottom of the fourth. He's been excellent this season for sure with the 2.45 ERA. A lot of strikeouts to his name also. Randy got a base hit to begin the night, and that is going to be another single. I'm interested to know why the first baseman kind of slowed up and didn't really try and stop that ball. That was a little weird animation there, but now Francisco Lindor sends a one into the outfield as well. That's going to get into center. Around second, going to third is Arozarena, and up to second base also goes Lindor with a double. 2 men in scoring position now for Xander Bogaerts, who hits a base hit up the middle. Center field, that's going to be a single. That's going to be 2 runs scored as the throw is offline. Great job, great swing by Xander Bogaerts. Situational hitting gets the National League on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the fourth. So now still nobody out in the inning, but that might be a double play. And yep, Taylor made the second base, unfortunately, as that is a double play there by Yordan Alvarez. So now 2 down here in the frame, and it's Juan Soto coming up. He's been really good this year with a near 300 average, 75 RBIs to this point already. And he will swing and miss at an outside pitch there, 88 miles an hour, gets Juan Soto swinging. But the NL does get a couple of runs there in that fourth inning, so they are inching closer. So now we go into the fifth, I believe, and Matthew Allen coming in now. 102 innings, so less innings than a lot of other guys here, but still he has been an incredible pitcher, the best pitcher on the Colorado Rattlers staff, and really the only guy that's representing them in this All-Star game. But he has up a long drive into the outfield there, and the right fielder probably could have caught that if he just kept going a little bit further, but he doesn't get to the ball, and so it's a double. 2 men on here now for Trey Mancini, who sends a line shot right to the center fielder. Caught, and Randy Arozarena takes that in to end the fifth. Or top of the fifth, actually. So halfway home. Still 4-2. Now here comes Alek Manoah on for the American League. Good stats there on 120 innings of the 3 ERA. 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth. A check swing. He goes around, says the home plate umpire. And Langoliers down on strikes. So into the fifth inning now, and the National League just can't score runs fast enough, as the National League here in the last few innings has been very good pitching-wise, but just can't seem to get any more. As look, Rene now pitching 2.44 ERA. He's been very good, and now here comes some substitutions for the AL as MJ Melendez pinch hits here. Very, very good season so far for him. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. That's going to be a base hit into the outfield there and into right. So now, man on first, MJ Melendez getting on. And Andrew Vaughn, let's see what he will do here. He swings a liner that is caught on the line into the outfield. So nobody's scored really since, the first few innings in this game. The AL has been held scoreless since the first. But the National League needs to come through with some hits here and some runs as Zach Eflin comes out. And he's been very good in 114 innings with a 3 ERA. And now the NL going to take some guys out, put some more of the guys in. Julian Webster comes on in. He's batting .314. Not a lot of home runs or RBIs right now, but the average in the on-base super high for him. And he will hit a ground ball. That's going to be an out. It looks like, oh, wow, wow, okay. He just ran that out. It looked like a very routine ground out to short, but Julian Webster's so quick. Used that speed to beat it out. And that's going to be an easy single there by Wander Franco. So 2 men on here. Only 1 man out still. You got a chance now, if you are the National League, to come back in. Great swing by Franco. And now the American League is going to put another pitcher in here, a reliever. The first reliever of the game used by either one of these teams. And it's Satchel Drennan, who has been ridiculous in 51.1 innings with a 1.93 ERA. And here comes a 1-1 pitch by him. Is a swing and a out. Oh, he's going to be safe there. A double steal as strike 2. And then Julian Webster again using his speed there to steal another bag. So now a 1-2 pitch is a line shot. That is going to fall. Yes, it will. Into the gap. And 1 run scores. But the runner at second there should have come home. He's actually going to try it. Here he comes, and he's safe! Wow, okay. Well, that should have scored. That should have definitely scored those 2 runners for sure. But now we're tied here at 4. And then a swing and a fly ball into center field. Back on it is the outfielder to make the catch. So an RBI, 2 RBI base hit there by Eli Francisco for the NL has tied the game now. 4-4. End of the 6th. Here we go into the 7th. Luke Jackson, very good so far in 34.1 innings for the Little Rock Trojans at 39 games. And here we are, top of the 7th inning now. Trey Turner is at the plate. He will swing and hit one into the back gap of the second baseman. Gets it, but you can't take that much time with a guy that's got as much speed as he does. You cannot dilly-dally right there. You gotta swing. You gotta throw the ball right back to first base. Gleyber Torres now coming up. Not as good as last year when he won the MVP, but that might be a double play. Well, and no, nobody's gonna be out there. That was very weird. I don't know why. And I saw Ernesto Castro coming up. He's batting .320 right now with 30 home runs. I mean, ridiculous season right now for Jorge Soler, but I'm really unsure of why the second baseman didn't want to cover the bag. Some miscommunication about who was going to cover the bag, and then they don't get any out, and now Jorge Soler drives one into right field. That is going to go over the wall. So the mistake comes back to bite the AL, or the NL big time, as a 3-run jack. And Jorge Soler makes it 7-4 American League with that swing. So how about coming off the bench and delivering a shot for your team there by Jorge Soler, who has been really, really good, a key part to a very, very good Mexico City Diablos team. And now Jesus Sanchez is up. He's got 22 home runs this year already. And he sends one into center field. That one is crushed. Line drive shot, and it's gone. Back-to-back jacks by the American League as Jesus Sanchez makes it a 4-run game. And the AL doubles the score here in the 7th. Not a chance to race all the way there and get the ball. And now Emilio Proigan coming in for the National League here to try and just clean up a disastrous 7th inning here. He has been incredible this year in 38 innings, a 2.37 ERA. Still nobody out in the inning, but that is strike 3. Curtis LaFave coming off the bench there. He takes a look at that strike. And MJ Melendez now in his second at bat swings through that 99-mile-an-hour pitch. Actually, a really good inside pitch there by Pagan, who has come in and since coming in gotten 2 strikeouts here to get 2 down in the inning now. So trying to get the last out of the frame. Jose Ramirez sends a ball driven center field. That is caught into the outfield there. So now that is going to be the end of the inning, but definitely damage done as 2 long balls in that frame, including a 3-run jack. Make it a 4-run game, and now a tough task to come back in this one. So now bottom of the 7th inning here, Reyes Baranta comes on in now. He has been very good this season, a 3.35 ERA in 37 innings. And a 1-2 count now to no one. Arenado is swung at and missed. A very ugly swing by one of the better players in the entire league there. And now 0-2 here, as Adley Rutschman is lead on that fastball. He swings and misses for a strikeout. So a key 3 outs there and a key inning for the AL here is still up by 4. So we go top of the 8th. Joe Jimenez really come out of nowhere for the Crusaders in Atlanta. 47.2 innings. I mean, look at that season. A 1.13 ERA. A guy that's never been very good in the past has been unbelievable this year for Atlanta. That's a long, long run, and he can't get there, as that is going to fall in, and some confusion. Kent trying to pick the ball up there, as that will be a triple all the way around. Goes Soler. So home run and a triple. Talk about making an impact off the bench. As now Corey Knebel, who has been very good, 33 saves already this year, 41 innings and a 2.63 ERA. He's been very good for the Tides. And now 1-1 here, as Jesus Sanchez is going to send a fly ball into left. Caught there to end the top of the 8th, as the National League only 2 more chances here, only 8 more outs to get here before they are not going to be able to make this comeback happen anymore. As Charles Rodriguez coming on, 23 saves. He has been excellent, 1.65 ERA in 32.2 innings so far this year. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He swings, absolutely crushes. Oh, that is no doubt home run by Ronald Acuna Jr. Man, one of the best hitters in the league, just absolutely blasted that pitch. And no doubt home run there from Ronald Acuna Jr. off the bench. And it's a 3-run game now, so, I mean, they inch closer with that swing. Still kind of a long way to go, but at least you can get some confidence for the offense. Pedro Portillo here coming on late in this game now, 30 innings for him. He's been okay. He does have 26 saves already this year, but honestly, the ERA is not amazing. But it's not terrible either, as that's strike 3 by Victor Robles, making his first ever All-Star game. And he swings right through that off-speed pitch. So unfortunately for the NL, they only get 1 run in there in that situation. As we go top 9, Donovan Schroeder here, last pitcher in this game used by the National League, if they cannot rally in the bottom of the 9th, as he's been very good in 35 innings. 2 down in the frame, 1-2 pitch. Here is a shot down the line that falls in for a extra base hit, and that is going to be another run scored. And man, the AL, they just come back and they just get that run right back as MJ Melendez makes it a 4-run lead again. And now Jose Ramirez chops one in front of the mound. Pitcher comes off the mound to make the play and get the out. But unfortunately for The NL, their climb has just gotten harder as MJ Melendez brings it back to a 4-run lead here as we go bottom 9. So Roberto Osuna here coming on, and he has been the best closer of the. He's been the best closer in the league so far this year. A 2.02 ERA, 26 saves. I mean, he's given up like 4 runs in the games that he's played. He's been unbelievable this year. One of the best closers of all time. As that's a ball dropping in the center by Luis Lyle, making his first ever All-Star appearance, I would think. And now Adley Rutschman here going to pop one in to the outfield, but the shortstop ranging over makes the play for the out. Now down to the final line of the game, Arnold Acuna Jr., who did hit that home run earlier, comes on. Now Diego Castillo going to come in the game here, tasked with getting one more out for the American League here. And he has 28 saves and 33 opportunities for the New York Honey Badgers. And here comes the 1-2 to Acuna. And it's blasted. It's hit very well into the outfield and still going back on it, and it's going to be gone. Oh my, Ronald Acuna Jr. has hit another home run. 2 long balls here in the All-Star game for Ronald Acuna Jr., my goodness. And now a 9-7 lead for the AL. As that ball just kept on going, and it just crept over that 376-foot wall there. Now down to their final strike here, Julian Webster trying to keep the game going, but he winds one right to the shortstop. That's going to be an out, and that will end the game. So, very interesting game there as the American League does hold on and win another All-Star game here. A 9-7 finish as the offense for both teams worked pretty well in that game. Jorge Soler was excellent coming off the bench, gave the really big blow. 2 home runs by Ronald Acuna Jr. in this game off the bench. And a very interesting line as you get a look at what happened there. I mean, really, the AL only scored in like 3 innings in that game. They got a 4-spot in both the first and the 7th innings. And they hold on and they win 9-7. So now we're going to go on and we're going to move on. Another All-Star game here for you. This is the 2027 AAA Minor League All-Star game, the Futures game here in Nationals Park. As we get a look at some of the, young prospects in this league now. We won't be continuing this league after the season is over. So some of these guys, you won't really see these guys in the major leagues this year at all, but I just thought I would kind of highlight, some of the guys that, if we were to keep this franchise going, who would be able to emerge as really good players in the league. So, Diego Sanchez has been ridiculous this year in the minors, the 2.15 ERA, and he's pitching here for the PLA. I don't know what those acronyms stand for, but here comes the ILL, and they are dominating here in this first inning already. Still don't have an out, and they are already on the board here. So a few hits already, and Eddie Escobedo, who is batting .285 right now. He's one of the very young, talented guys in the minors right now, and he will unfortunately ground into a double play. But the ILL does get 1 run in there in that inning. So now we're going to go bottom 1. You see Victor Montoya and Brian Vasquez there, and those are 2 guys to really focus in on, as those are 2, very talented prospects in the minors. And here is a diving attempt by the outfielder to get the out there. Wow, Victor Montoya getting that double A. Great effort by the outfielder, but can't get to it. So that's a look at Brian Vasquez here now. And he's, a very, very talented young guy in the minors. He's been unbelievable so far in AAA, and he will send one into the gap. 1 run scores. Runner from first will hold up at third base. Tie game, 1-1. Brian Vasquez, congratulations. Great job there. Great swing. And now Tyler Freeman launches one. That might be caught. Oh, it does get caught out there in right, but another run will score, though. making it 2-1 here. It's Pacific League All-Stars. This is a look at Eduardo Rodriguez, another very, very good, young, talented prospect for the Las Vegas Gamblers, and he will send one, and it's going to drop. Oh, it's a little bloop single in the left. So another run here for the Pacific League, and they've responded very well to the International League in that first inning with 3 runs here in this first inning frame. And they might not be done yet, as no, they will. That's going to be caught in center field. I might thought for a second that might drop in, but it doesn't. So end of the first here, and a 3-1 lead as we go top 2. Full count pitch here is swung on and missed. A nasty inside slider by Murillo. That was absolutely nasty. No chance at all at getting that. And now middle of the second here, 3-1 still. 4 hits by each team here through only the top of the second inning. So offense here showing up early. Bottom 2 now. Men on the corners here, 1 and 2 count. Is a ground ball. That is going to be a double play. It looks like, yes, it will. And the International League will avoid another run. So here comes Richard Yamaguchi, and he might be called up at the trade deadline, not sure, but he is one of the very, very promising young pitchers for the Salt Lake City Bees, and he has been excellent this year in the minors, so wanted to show him off here. 2-2 count, swing, and a miss. Strike 3. Richard Yamaguchi, great job there, great top of the third inning for sure. So here is Eduardo Rodriguez, who was 1 for 1 with that single in the first inning, and an 0-2 count here with 2 down in the third is swung on. He somehow hits that ball way in the dirt like that, and he is going to be out. I'm not sure how he even hit that though. That looked like it was going to be in the dirt, but that'll end the bottom of the third inning. So a good first inning by both teams, but the offense is here kind of slowing down right now as we go into the top of the fourth. And here is Eddie Escobedo, who is 0 for 1 with that ground out earlier. And here is Richard Yamaguchi against Eddie Escobedo. And Escobedo will send a base hit into the outfield there. So a single by the batter, and 1 man on here, nobody out. Escobedo excited, pumped up, and now here we are with 2 down in the inning. As that is swung on, driven into the outfield. A 0-2 pitch is caught by the left fielder, and another scoreless frame. So we go middle of the fourth inning here, and Cesar Fernandez, a top prospect for the Los Angeles Dragons, he bloops one, and it's caught. Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's dropped. Oh, it's not dropped, but it drops right in front of the outfielder. So a man on base here. A man on second now, 1 down in the inning. That's going to be a swing. That's going to be a drive into the gap, and Cesar Fernandez easily come around and score there on a double. So Pacific League extends their lead again. It's now 4-1. Great job, great swing there. The 9-hitter now will also swing, and he hits a ball into pretty much the same spot. That went even further, though, off of the wall, and another extra base hit, another double, another run for the Pacific League. And a 5-1 lead. So still only 1 out. Victor Montoya up now. 1 for 2 in the game to this point. And he will send a fly ball into the outfield. They're not done yet, as that ball is gone. It kept on carrying over the wall. Victor Montoya, his second and third RBI of the night. And a huge inning here for the Pacific League. Man, a 4-run bottom of the fourth, and a 7-1 lead for the Pacific League now here in this fourth inning. Man, and the damage definitely done in that frame. And now the International League All-Stars are going to have to make up a really big amount of ground here if they want to have a chance in this game. 2-2 count is swung on. Oh, baby, that's crushed. Nice bat flip by the batter there. Number 11 crushes it into center as Gonzalez, with no doubter, to make it 7-2. That ball was absolutely crushed. And taking one more look at this amazing bat flip here by Gonzalez. Yep, man, I love that bat flip. That was really cool. But that ball absolutely crushed into center field, 425 feet. Home run. And now Jonas Sandoval here, 2 down in the same inning. And here it comes, and he hits a line drive. Oh, it's caught. Great play by Freeman there at second base. Or at short, actually. Man, that's a nice play. 1-2 is way outside for a strikeout by Trey Supak. 2 down in the inning now. Cesar Fernandez, who had that RBI, or had a double. And he swings and crushes that ball. He lays the bat down. That one is gone into left field. Cesar Fernandez with a no-down home run. And the 6-run lead is back again. 8-2 Pacific League. Man, he knew it. And how about these young players, these young all-stars here in the minor leagues, really showing up and already making a huge impact on this game on both sides. So Eddie Escobedo here, 1 for 2 now in the 6th inning here. As the first pitch to him there, and the changeup is strike 1. And now a full count pitch here. 1-2 count is ball 4 outside. So the Pacific League there giving up a walk. And the International League trying to somehow, crawl the way back into the game, as that is a fly ball, however. And that's a big missed opportunity and a big blow to the comeback chances, as that is caught for the out. So now middle of the 6th. And we have Victor Montoya up again for his 4th at bat of the game. 2 for 3 with a homer and a double so far. A good day for him, I would say. And he will send another ball into the outfield, though, and he gets another hit. How about a 3 for 4 day for Victor Montoya? Really, really impressed with him in this game for sure. And that is a ground out that will end the inning. But, man, not very many chances here now for the International League to make any sort of comeback now. As Chester Taylor here coming on for the International League. He is a very, very big top pitching prospect for, oh man, I forgot what team he plays for. It might be the Aces. I'm not 100% sure, but he's very, very good. And then John Comer, one of the top prospects in the Reapers, the Houston Reapers organization. He's got great power, and he's now up. So a matchup here of 2 prospects here. Full count pitch. Chester Taylor misses outside. John Comer wins that battle here in the bottom of the 7th, and a man on first now. As Taylor will look to recover from that. And Steve Billings here, 2-2 pitch now is swung on and missed for the first out. And every out that every out now we're getting closer here is great pitch by Chester Taylor there inside to get the out. 2 down now. That's a ball flown into center field. Chester Taylor, gives up the walk, but all things considered, has a good game, has a good inning there. And now into the 7th. 6 more outs to get here for the Pacific League, so see if they can get him here. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes the batter, 0 for 3 in the game so far, and he crushes one into right field. Sets the bat down. Another no-doubt homer. And Vera crushes it for another long ball. And the Pacific League not done yet. Not giving up without a fight here today, it looks like. And their another home run. And let's see, what is the score now? It's 2-8, 2-9 now after that swing. And 2-9 now. So Pacific League actually increasing their lead right now. They're doing one more time. I can't even pronounce that last name, but he crushes it. Another no doubt long ball, and 10 runs on the board for the Pacific League All-Stars in this game. Man, that was absolutely crushed. Colo, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Wow, man, he knew it was gone though too. And a lot of no doubt bombs in this game. And man, he's just like, well, what's the big deal? I just absolutely crushed that home run. I mean, man, that one was mashed. Martin Weber now in a 3-10 game. And that looks like that will be the end of that game. Yes, it will. Man, the Pacific League dominating this game for sure. Some great performances by some of these All-Stars here in this one, but that is going to do it. So, guys, we only got, a couple more episodes after the All-Star break. We didn't really record a lot of stuff after the All-Star break, to be honest, but we got a couple more videos after the All-Star break, and then it's the playoffs, so we're getting really close to the end of this series. So, make sure you subscribe, guys. Click the bell to be notified. You've been listening to Lucas from Mars. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.